A lot of people go to a dance school to take salsa lessons. They learn the steps, they practice, they make progress, but when they finally decide to put their skills to the test and go out to a club or a party, they realize something surprising. They can't really connect with other dancers.
That's because there are different salsa styles.
And two of them stand out for being almost opposite ways of dancing: Cuban style, also called casino, and line style.
If you're just now finding out that salsa has different styles, or if you have been dancing for a while but still don't understand very well the differences, stay with me in this video.
I will give you 6 tips to tell Cuban salsa from line salsa, and at the end,
my advice on which one you should choose. I am Lucho Giraldes. Welcome to Linear Salsa.
Before we dive into the 6 key points to tell each style apart, let me give you a quick history lesson.
Don't worry, it will be short but necessary.
In the 1930s and 40s, 2 rhythms were shining in Cuba: son cubano and mambo.
Over time, these rhythms evolved and mixed with other genres became what we know today as salsa.
In the 1950s, mambo left Cuba and traveled to places like Mexico and the United States. There, it transformed under the influence of nightlife, jazz, and the big bands of the time. Meanwhile, in Cuba, people kept dancing son and cha-cha-cha in casinos, laying the foundation of what today we call casino salsa or rueda de casino. In the 1970s, New York became a music laboratory. Latino musicians there blended mambo, son, and jazz, and that fusion gave birth to classic salsa. It spread worldwide thanks to Fania Records and, especially, the legendary Fania All-Stars, with names you surely know: Celia Cruz, Héctor Lavoe, Tito Puente,
True giants.
Meanwhile, in the 1980s, Cuba kept going its own way. Orchestras like Iraquere and Los Bambán began experimenting with new sounds. By the 1990s, that evolution solidified into timba, a modern, explosive genre that mixes folklore with contemporary elements and still today sets Cuban salsa apart from traditional salsa. First, the music.
I'm convinced that you cannot learn to dance if you don't actually like the music you're dancing to. Unless you are a professional dancer, but that's a topic for another video.
So the first step in choosing your favorite style is to know what music is behind each one and learn a bit about the famous artists and orchestras that define them. If you like songs such as Marc Anthony, Vivir mi vida, El Gran Combo, Brujería, or even the recent hit Baile Inolvidable by Bad Bunny, then you will probably want to start with line salsa. If you enjoy songs like Los Bambán, Esto te pone la cabeza mala, Charanga Habanera, Gozando en La Habana, or Habana de Primera, Me Dicen Cuba, then you will feel right at home with Cuban salsa. The first group are the classic salsa artists, popularized worldwide thanks to Fania Records and the Fania All-Stars, who took salsa from Latino neighborhoods to global stages. The second group represents timba cubana, a younger style but so powerful and modern that is booming worldwide and still growing on dance floors.
In the description, I will leave you links with videos of both styles so you can listen, compare, and decide which one speaks to you the most.
Second, the structure. Line salsa, as its name says, is danced by moving along an imaginary line between leader and follower. Partners face each other, moving from one side to the other as they dance. Even though its roots are also in Cuban son, its linear structure developed in the 1950s, when salsa was still mambo and it absorbed influences from jazz and swing. Cuban salsa, on the other hand, is circular and freer. It combines son, rumba, and Afro-Cuban steps with twisted turns and basic steps that break the linear format. It can be even danced with multiple couples in a big circle, called rueda de casino, where partners are constantly changed, following the commands of a leader known as bastonero.
Let me pause for a second here. When you choose a style, you're also choosing who you will trust to guide your learning. The most expensive mistake that students make is risking their money and time with the wrong teachers. People who teach poorly or improvise, and later you have to unlearn everything. That's why I created my personalized online classes. Live, one-on-one, with me or one of the teachers from the Linear Salsa team. A unique service with a proven method to help you learn properly from the first class so you don't have to waste time or money. All the information in the description.
Third, the energy. Comparing energy makes choosing a style a bit tricky because both have plenty of it. Cuban salsa is often seen as more intense with influence from Afro, rumba, and all the rhythms that are naturally high energy. The basic steps are firm and well marked. Dancers lift their feet higher, use more torso movement, and cover more space on the dance floor. Timba music itself conveys joy, party vibes, and looseness, making dancers smile and move with freedom. Line salsa, however, is not the opposite. It's also full of energy and fun, but with an emphasis on elegance, body control, and partner connection. The steps are smoother and more continuous, adapting to the instruments and preparing for the wide variety of spins and figures. Both styles can go from cheerful party vibes to deep, emotional songs. The energy depends as much on the music as on the dance itself. 4. Timing. Let's simplify. Both styles are counted the same when dancing. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. But timing is not the same as counting. Musically, salsa and timba both come from son cubano, written in 4/4. That means 4 beats per measure. In dance, we use 8 beats, 2 measures. If you start on the first beat, you're dancing on 1, whether Cuban or line style. If you emphasize on the second beat, you're dancing on 2, often called mambo. This applies more often to line salsa, while Cuban style sometimes uses contratiempo, accenting the times 4 and 8 like in traditional Cuban son.
If that sounds confusing, check the video in the description where I explain clearly the differences between dancing salsa on 1, salsa on 2, and Cuban son.
5th, difficulty. Here's a common debate. Some people say Cuban salsa is easier, since many dancers eventually switch to line salsa once they want more challenge. But that's not true. Neither style is objectively harder. It depends on your personal experience.
It's like driving. If you learn with automatic cars, manual feels hard. But if you learn with manual cars, automatic feels weird.
Same with salsa. If you start fresh with Cuban or line style, you will learn the basics of that style and progress naturally with practice. Both have easy spins at the beginning and harder ones as you advance. In fact, they've influenced each other so much that today you will see Cuban style turns inside line salsa and vice versa. Both come from the same roots: son, rumba, cha-cha-cha, afro, mambo, so neither is easier by nature. Conclusion. As you can see, Cuban salsa and line salsa share the same roots but took different paths. The best way to decide isn't just by trying the steps, it's by listening to the music. If classic salsa with its legendary orchestras make you vibrate, you will probably feel more at home with line style. If modern timba with its festive and explosive sound excites you more, then Cuban style might be your best match.
And the beauty is, if you let the music guide you, you will naturally find your style.
If you already dance Cuban, try line salsa. It will open new possibilities. If you already dance line, keep exploring and enrich it with Cuban flavor. If you never danced before, let your ears choose. Listen to both styles and follow the one that excites you the most. At the end of the day, the goal is simple: dance, enjoy, and never stop learning.
If you want to understand salsa beyond just steps, this is your channel.
Here we talk about music, technique, history, and how to bring all of that onto the dance floor. Subscribe and hit the bell only if you truly want to grow as a dancer, because in upcoming videos I will keep breaking salsa down step by step.
And remember, check the description for the videos of salsa and timba music so you can start training your ear today. I'm your teacher, Lucho Giraldes. See you on the dance floor.